Hi, welcome back, or if you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Vicky and I've got the fourth and final instalment as part of my House of Colour sub-season deep dive videos. So I've put up ones about the two warm seasons, which are spring and autumn, and then the other cool season, which is summer. So that only leaves us with winter today. So before we get into it, I am just going to do my usual disclaimer that I've done in my previous 3 videos about the House of Colour sub-seasons. I am not a House of Colour consultant, I am a client. I had my colours done back in December, like a few days before Christmas. I am an autumn leaf, and then I had my style session back in February and I'm a natural classic. So just want to put that out there that I'm not a consultant, I am a client, so I'm just going to be sharing with you the information that I've kind of picked up along the way as part of my journey in this process. So if it is your first time here, I am just going to provide a little brief overview about the House of Colour system. So it is based on the fact that your colouring, your appearance can categorise you into one of 4 seasons. So those are spring, summer, autumn and winter. 2 seasons are cool, so those are summer and winter, and I'm going to be talking about winter in today's video. And then 2 of the seasons are warm, so those are spring and autumn. And each of these 4 seasons are further divided into 4 sub-seasons. So when you have your appointment, you should be put into one of the 4 sub-seasons for your season. So I said that I'm an autumn, but my sub-season is an autumn leaf, for example. But we are talking about winter in today's video. So like I said, winter is one of the 2 cool seasons as part of the House of Colour system. So this means that you suit cooler colours than you do warm colours, and also your best metal will be cool tone, so it will be, say, white gold or silver. And in comparison to summer, winters is a cool and bright season, whereas summer is a cool and muted season. So what that means is that winters will look better in the brighter, bolder colours. So for example, pinks. Summer would look nice in a really dusky, rosy pink, whereas winters will look better in a brighter fuchsia pink. The colours within the winter palette as well are clear, they're vivid, they're contrasting. And if you have your House of Colour appointment, you should also walk away with your colour fan. This is mine, this is the autumn one. I don't have one of these for the other 4 seasons, the other 3 seasons rather. But I think I might do at some point, I might get the other 3 just so I can sort of see all of the individual colours within each of these seasons. But what I do have that I purchased recently, but if you're a new client and you haven't had your appointment yet, you'll get these as part of your colour fan, are these, which are the overview of all of the 4 different seasons. So this is the winter one, so you can see that the colours are cool, they are very vivid, they're very bright, and there's a lot of contrast going on between these colours as well. And for all of the seasons, there are terms to remember to describe your season. So for winter, these are terms such as clear, bright, vivid, icy, and high contrast. And if you are winter and you're trying to put together an outfit that contains colours from within your winter palette, the best way to do this is to have a light colour, a dark colour, and a bright colour. And winter is the only season that contains within its palette true white and also true black. For all of the other seasons, we have variations of white and black. So for example, as an autumn, I have an oyster white, which is a muted, warm toned white, and my version of black will be a dark brown or a marine navy. That's as dark as we get within the autumn palette. But for you winters, you get a pure, clear, crisp white and a true black. And with black in particular, this is something that a lot of people find quite difficult if they turn out to not be a winter. We've been told from so many sources in the fashion industry and blogs, things like that, that black is a colour that suits everybody. But if you follow the House of Colour system, you'll know that black only suits 25% of people. It will only suit winters. That doesn't mean to say that, you know, somebody like myself can't wear black, it's just that it won't be the best colour for me. We're also told that black is a slimming colour as well, so I think that's why a lot of people, a lot of women in particular, do like to wear black, because it gives you a slimmer, smoother silhouette. And we're also told as well that black goes with every colour as well, so it's viewed as a real staple within a wardrobe. So if you watch things like capsule wardrobes, if you watch videos or blogs or articles about how to make sure that you've got really good solid pieces within your wardrobe, it will typically include things like a black t-shirt or a black biker jacket, a black coat, a black handbag, black shoes. So if you turn out to not be a winter, parting with black can be quite a difficult thing because it's something that a lot of people are used to wearing. A lot of people have a lot of black within their wardrobe, and it's a very comforting colour to wear as well. I think a lot of people feel safe wearing black. So if you are a spring, summer or an autumn, you will have a variation on black, so try to maximise that colour and hopefully you will see that it will look better on you and work more in harmony with you than say a true black. But if you are a winter, I suppose you are considered maybe lucky perhaps that you have that kind of true black and that true white within your wardrobe. So that was kind of a brief overview about winter as a whole. So I'm going to talk about the 4 subseasons now. I'm going to start off with the 2 brightest subseasons of winter, which are the dual winter and spring to winter. So first up is dual winter, and this can also be known in other systems as true winter. And this is what a lot of people, myself included actually, visualise when we think of the winter palette. So it's full of these beautiful dual tones. They're very bright, bold, high contrast. And this can be reflected in somebody's colouring who is a true winter. And again, like I've mentioned in my other videos, this is a stereotypical depiction of what a dual winter will look like. There are going to be variations, so don't take this as gospel. But if you are a dual winter, you might typically have a lot of high contrast within your colouring. So for example, a true winter, a dual winter might have this kind of snow white appearance, so very like light porcelain skin, dark black hair or very, very dark brown hair, bright blue eyes, so they have contrast within their skin. But obviously, you know, people of all colours, of all ethnicities will fit within all of the seasons, so it would mean that you have high contrast for your ethnicity. So I've said this in other videos as well, and I did just kind of mention this at the beginning, but because I only have an autumn colour fan, I'm not really able to tell you, maybe apart from a couple of exceptions, what the individual colours within your colour fan are going to best suit you. So just bear in mind the descriptions for these sub-seasons, and if you do have a colour fan, look through them, and obviously for the dual winter, look for your brightest, boldest colours, and they will probably be the ones that best suit you. And also look at your wow colours as well, so which colours have your consultant said are 100% excellent. So a couple of examples for the dual winter will be an emerald green, because it's this very vivid, bright, jewel green colour, and also a berry red. And like with my other 3 videos as well, I am also going to include those pictures from Ashley Shryock, where she's talked through the makeup that best suits all of the sub-seasons. So the eyeshadow recommendations for a dual winter will be a bright blue, green, white and pink. There are some lip colours as well. Obviously, because these colours are suited to cool seasons, I don't own any of them, but I do own quite a few House of Colour lip items and I really do love them. So if you're wanting to get some lip products from House of Colour into your collection and you know that they're going to suit you, then I would recommend them. And yeah, just going to say that the lip suggestions that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, they do come from House of Colour. So liquid lip party pink in the shade 113 would suit you, as would glosses 84 vibrant fuchsia, 75 fuchsia sparkle and 89 raspberry sparkle. So from the names, they sound like they are very bright, vivid pink colours, and as a winter I am really quite jealous of your pinks, because you get, like with summers, a lot of pinks within your palette, but as a winter these are going to be really bright, bold, vibrant jewel pinks, so fuchsias, magentas, this kind of lovely section here of pinks. I do really quite envy the pinks within the winter palette, I must be honest. So I just want to mention the 3 points of red for winters. So as a winter, or as any season actually, you are able to wear all of your colours together, and because they are colours within your palette, they will suit you. But there is an exception, and these are the 3 points of red. So if you were to wear some of your 3 points of red together, you might get a bit of clashing. So it's preferable to wear these 3 points of red separately. And also, if you're going to wear one of your 3 points of red as a top, wear the same 3 points of red as a lip colour. So for winters, your 3 points of red are a bright pink, a cool red and a burgundy. So a good starting point if you are a winter is to get at least one lip colour in all of your 3 points of red. So if you're wearing a bright pink top, you can wear your bright pink lipstick to go with it, but if you're wearing another colour within your winter palette which isn't another one of your 3 points of red, that bright pink should work as well. And then the same applies for your other 3 points of red. So next is the other bright sub-season for winter, and this is the sprinter winter. And in some ways this is actually even brighter than the true winter. The colours have an even lighter and clearer appearance to them. And sprinter winters actually border the spring season, so somebody who is a sprinter winter might have a spring look about them. So they might, for example, have fair colouring. So the best colours within the winter palette that are going to suit a sprinter winter are the lightest and brightest colours. So think almost spring colours, but cool and not warm. The colours can also be very bright and bold and splashy in appearance, and this is also a term that I use to describe the spring colours. So spring is also a bright season, but it is warm, not cool, like winter is. And the icy colours within the winter palette will look really good on somebody who's a sprinter winter as well. And I follow an icy sprinter winter consultant from America. Her name is Casey, and she puts up really good content for all of the seasons as well. So I will link her down below so you can go and check her videos out. So the best colours that are going to suit a sprinter winter are colours like a shocking pink, icy greys, and then an acid yellow as well. So for eyeshadows, you can go light and icy through to bright and bold. And this can be in shades of pinks, purples, greens and blues. And the lip colours that are suggested are the same as the dual winter, but with the addition of 87 Gloss Cherry. So on now to the two darker sub-seasons of winter, which are Burnished Winter and Sultry Winter. So starting off with Burnished Winter then, this sub-season actually borders autumn. So the colours that best suit a burnished winter are going to have a slight warmth to them. There's going to be a hint of warmth in their appearance. But obviously because they are a winter, they are still going to be cool toned. So the best colours are going to be like mid-range dual colours, and also the colours that are some of the least obviously winter colours. So these are colours such as stone and pine green. Eyeshadow recommendations are going to be dark greys, greens, blues, purples. And as a burnished winter, you can get away as well with darker lip colours. So lip glosses 64 Cool Lilac and 56 Plum. Liquid Lip 117 Soft Sangria is also recommended, as is 104 Bordeaux and 116 Matte Berry. So more the burgundy shades rather than the bright pinks. But of course, as a winter, you're going to suit all of the colours within your winter palette, and that is something actually to note. So because I'm talking about the recommended colours and makeup colours, shades as well for each of the sub-seasons, that doesn't mean you're just limited to those colours within your individual sub-season. You can wear all of your winter colours. So as an autumn leaf, I'm not just limited to say like moss green, rust and mustard. I can wear some of the soft autumn colours, I can wear the dark autumn colours, the vibrant autumn colours. So don't get stuck in just your sub-season. Try to kind of branch out, I suppose, and wear all of your season's colours, but just note that your sub-season colours are going to be your best colours, your better colours within your palette. And then finishing up with Sultry Winter. And Sultry Winters are darker versions of your Sprinter Winters. They're at the deepest end of the winter palette. So they're going to lose some of the brightness that the true winter palette has, but they're going to also obtain some depth and some darkness. So deep dark colours will best suit them, and in terms of physical appearance, they will have sort of darkness to their features. They often have slightly more depth of colouring, and they will also be extremely cool toned as well. So unlike the burnished winter, there is going to be no hint of even slight warmth to these colours. They are going to be purely cool toned. So their best colours are going to be colours such as charcoal grey, burgundy, navy, and makeup is going to be darker as well to suit their darker features, their darker appearance. So eyeshadow is going to be darker versions of greys, greens, purples, blues, and lips are going to be Bordeaux, Matte Berry and Soft Sangria. But also a liquid lip in the shade 129 Red Alert as well will be suitable for a dark, sultry winter to get that really lovely contrast. And just as a little side note, whilst I've been kind of researching winter, it's really interesting to see that this is the exact opposite of what I, as a true autumn and autumn leaf, should be wearing. So I am a warm and muted season, whereas winter is the exact opposite. It's not warm, it's cool, it's not muted, it's bright. And having had recent sort of like makeup declutters, which I would recommend if you've had your House of Colour season done, by the way, I have kind of decluttered a lot of like summer and winter makeup. So things like cool tone pink lipsticks, eyeshadows that are in like cool tone purple shades, grey shades. So once you've had your season done, you will really start to realise the colours that do and don't suit you. It's incredibly eye-opening. So I just wanted to mention that because I found that really quite interesting. So you might find a similar thing if you've been analysed as a winter. You might then kind of go through your wardrobe and go through your makeup and kind of realise that you have maybe some spring makeup or some autumn clothes within your wardrobe. So yeah, it is a really interesting eye-opening experience to get your colours done, and then you can finally realise the colours that don't suit you and also why they don't suit you as well. So it is a very interesting process. But anyway, those are the 4 sub-seasons for winter, and winter is my final season that I have spoken about in these videos. So if you haven't seen any of the other 3 videos as part of this kind of deep dive into the sub-seasons as part of the House of Colour system, please go and check them out. I will link them either in the description box below or kind of like throughout this video, and I do have a House of Colour playlist as well, so you can watch all of the videos related to House of Colour that I have put up. But I hope you found that interesting. I hope you found it useful and helpful if you are a winter, or if you think you might be a winter, or if you're just wanting to kind of know more about the House of Colour system. So I'll put some links down below to some interesting winter content, and like I said in maybe my autumn or spring video, go and follow as many different consultants from House of Colour as you possibly can. Don't just stick to your colour season. I mean, obviously you will end up following more people within your colour season than not, but regardless of the colour season of the consultant, they put up so much like interesting content, so many different videos about how to wear all of your colours, shopping links, makeup suggestions, nail varnish suggestions as well. So yeah, go and find as many of them as you possibly can, have a look at their content, see if you resonate with them, and try to maximise your knowledge of your season and also other seasons as well. So if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up so I know. If you want more kind of House of Colour or colour analysis style perhaps type videos, please do let me know what kind of content you're interested in watching, and I'll see if I can help you out with that. So thank you very much again guys for watching, and I will see you again very soon for my next video.